Hello, Alaska. I'm standing at the foot of one of the most famous monuments and memorials in Washington, D.C. It's the memorial commemorating the United States Marine Corps flag raising during the Battle of Iwo Jima. This battle during World War II symbolizes so much more than just 6 Marines raising a flag during that incredibly vicious battle. This symbolizes perseverance, unity of effort, and of course sacrifice, all of which is what we focus on during this Memorial Day weekend. I mentioned sacrifice in particular. We have lost so many Americans over the decades, over the centuries, who have fought and died for our country. You know, indeed, even this memorial, the Marines in the actual picture, 3 of the 6 that are depicted here never made it off the island. They were killed in action soon after the picture was taken. This memorial also serves in a beautiful position overlooking so much of Washington, D.C. and so many of the other memorials dedicated to our other military services. The Army, for example, just very nearby at Arlington National Cemetery. The Air Force's incredible memorial showing essentially fighter jets taking off through the sky, the Coast Guard, and of course the United States Navy. All of these services, all men and women in our great country have sacrificed over the years, over the decades, over the centuries. And it's this weekend that we stop to rest, to think about, to celebrate, to memorialize those who have gone before us, and in particular those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice fighting and dying for our country. Now, as Alaskans, honoring our military is literally in the DNA of who we are. I'm always amazed at how many Alaskans come out to the memorial services, whether in Anchorage, the Valley, up in Fairbanks, on the Kenai, down in Juneau. It's one of my favorite things to do as your U.S. Senator. Of course, with this pandemic, even that has to change this Memorial Day weekend. Because of social distancing, the ceremonies are obviously going to be much smaller if we have them at all. But I know, we all know, that we will still be thinking about the fallen, be commemorating the importance of this weekend, of Memorial Day itself, and as the state with more veterans per capita than any state in the country, honoring those who have gone before us. So today, even though we're facing unprecedented challenges of our own, let's once again take the time to reflect upon the men and women who have gone before us, to honor their service and sacrifice, to honor the families who are still with us, the Gold Star mothers, the Gold Star fathers, the Gold Star families who still live with these terrible wounds of war every single day, and to remember that so many Alaskans, even now, on active duty, in the Guard, in the reserves, are on the front line of freedom, defending our state, defending our nation, and we want to thank them for their service and let them know how proud we are of all of them. So, on this Memorial Day, Alaska, I hope you enjoy time with your family, time with your friends, and always remember that the freedoms that we enjoy are not free. They've been paid for, they've been sacrificed for by the men and women we remember and memorialize today.